Support your locals, starting with Space Smoke Shop, located on 125 East Pennington Street, Tucson, Arizona. Space Smoke Shop. Local glass, cheap tobacco, any drink you can think of. We're also a hookah lounge and a venue. Like us on Facebook to keep up with shows, deals, and new products.
And Punk Rock Tuesday. Every second and fourth Tuesday. It's Punk Rock Tuesday. Woo!
Be sure to tell them you heard about it on the GMR Podcast. See you soon.
GMR. 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 GMR.
6 o'clock, once again. Third Saturday of the month. It's the end of television. It's the 250th episode of the end of television. I guess television hasn't ended. Not completely. But it kind of has, except for 1 week of the month.
Certainly on its way.
And we do that thing called the GMR Podcast on the weeks in between. And we're also doing it again. I feel like we just did this thing, but that was last night. Now it's show 42 of GMR.
You're up to 42.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So we're doing both at the same time. I'm Marty Catola again.
I'm still Mark Brady.
That's right. And G is somewhere just off the vicinity of the camera, because you know how that happens sometimes. Okay, everybody. First things first. Did you download show 41, the one right before this one? If you didn't, stop this right now and download that one. We did it yesterday. It might get overlooked. Some people have their computer set up to download the most recent episode. So if you didn't have your iTunes or RSS feed or whatever set up yesterday, you might not have downloaded show 41. 20 years ago today, Pearl Jam's second album came out, Versus.
Your mic's right there.
And then 20 years ago yesterday was the time I got to see Nirvana up in Phoenix with several other people. Didn't mention that yesterday, but today is the 250th
Hey, thanks, Mark.
show.
Thank you, Mark.
And yeah, see, we got a
G is here.
Did not notice.
specific attention paid to the
Extra
levels tonight.
mics. Is there?
So
Is that what's happening?
I remembered.
What was there?
We have our phone numbers up, so you people listening to a podcast that was recorded long, long ago can call in.
629-0708. Or call our second number. What's going on now? What's happening?
We're working it out in the first 2 minutes instead of 10 minutes in.
Yeah, okay.
Your volume has increased in
Even-
capacity that it's...
So we don't have to worry
Or
about that quiet, loud.
If you're really special, or if the
And you
first-
are.
Or if the
Of
first
course
line's
you
busy.
are.
Of course
Because
you
you're
are.
watching this show or
That's right.
listening to this podcast. See, you're obviously an important person to us. We really value
Appreciate
your
it.
listenership.
We love you. You're the people that this is why we do this.
I'm not saying that sounds sarcastic. It's 'cause
irreplaceable
I can't fucking
listeners.
tell anymore. That's why. But the second number, what we got? I'm evil.
520.
Evil David Letterman. That's who I was doing.
I don't know.
Oh, JD.
629-0683.
Call up and talk about your spoon collection tonight. And
Hey, Mark Brady's mom collects spoons.
was she at the spoon convention? Is
No,
she a
I doubt
spooner?
it.
No.
Is that what they call themselves?
No,
Spooners.
she's
Isn't
She
Spooner a
didn't make
place
it
in
to the
Wisconsin?
convention this year, but
no, she's 92 years old. She's not going there.
no, they don't send her enough flyers.
So she was very young child when all those Marx Brothers movies were coming out. Then,
Oh.
huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah, she's
We've been watching a lot of those.
Yeah.
She
lately,
falls into
so-
that era where there was like for Social Security or
lose
whatever it is. She was
everybody.
born in 1921, and that's one of those
So
years.
she was 8 when their first movie came out.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And,
wow.
That's pretty hardcore.
And actually, she watched the Hindenburg as it flew over on its way to New Jersey.
Well, you know Sean had a little something to do with that. So
Sean did.
Jean,
yeah.
Oh, Jean.
The
Yeah,
alien.
he did have something to do with
that
that.
son of a bitch. No, they should have killed.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
I'm
How
actually
many
looking forward to
episodes
seeing
are
it.
there in totality?
I think it was 21, including the bonus episode, which is only going to be on the DVD, which is coming out soon.
All that bonus episode.
And hopefully the Blu-ray. The bonus episode was great. It was about a sitcom.
It was.
type
Get your
situation.
orders in now.
See, it's a
Avoid the
Comic-Con
rush.
in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, we'll be
Tucson
podcasting
Comic-Con.
while we walk the
Live
aisles,
podcasting. Live. We're going to be live on the internet that day, Marty.
like carrying
So
around a
tune in.
boombox
Right.
in the
It's
80s,
going to be from downtown Tucson Comic Con.
where you had to push play and record at the same time.
Oh, I remember them.
Guess
I
who's
had
gonna be
several
there?
of those.
Steve-O, he's going to be there, and he's going to be taking lots of pictures.
Making
It's
his
gonna be
1 year
awesome.
since he first.
Yeah, because if he misses this Comic-Con, you just break your rhythm, right?
Yeah, remember that? We were eating breakfast at the cafe. Call Steve-O. And that was the first time
You
I
know
ever
what?
even met Steve-O.
Ah,
Let's do that. Let's make sure we do that.
To
before
recreate
we're
Comic-Con.
gonna do
I
breakfast
thought
and
it was
call Steve-O.
2012.
It worked so well that day, right?
did,
He
it
just
did.
showed up.
Yeah, he did. He just
Why don't we?
popped on right on
You
down.
know, I,
He had his
I,
bike at the time, right?
I'm a big planning guy.
Think
Like
you're
I
right.
don't like to do anything unless I know I got 3 or 4
Your
days.
prediction.
What did I predict?
What are you talking about?
He predicted that while this show was going on live.
No, I thought another live show would be on because
No.
I'm so used to that.
Oh, okay.
That I'm not
I don't know about
over it.
live,
Once
but
again,
there's
you're
going
out
to
of
be
your
another one right
element,
now.
Brady. You're out of your element.
No, I'm not.
And Mark doesn't even understand what that means. So I think tonight, if we can, let's try and watch.
That
The
might be a
first-
good warm-up exercise.
That's what I'm
so.
thinking. Get us into the movie mode.
We're-
And he doesn't even understand. He hates spoilers, so let's just end it at that.
Oh, okay.
Because he hates spoilers more than you do.
You know, when I'm reading a really good book and I get to the end of the story and then they give you excerpts or a preview of the upcoming book that's coming out and and I haven't read it yet. I never read those.
Is everything a book before it's a
yeah.
movie?
Well, that's the sad thing is people say the book is always better than the movie. Well, I bet a lot of times the screenplay is better in the movie, and nobody gets to read that.
I
So-
read that book Under the Dome by Stephen
you
King.
did?
Yes.
Who did it?
Did you read that
1,072.
Hitchhiker's Guide to
Spoil
the
it for me.
Galaxy?
Mark.
No.
What was the number
Mark.
on that?
42.
Hey, that's what episode it
Mark.
is tonight.
What?
See how
This
that
will be a
works?
breakout podcast moment.
Welcome to Breakout.
Spoil Under the Dome for everybody, all our 12 viewers and me.
Tune back
I'm
in
asking
about
you
2 minutes.
honestly to do that because I want to know what the fuck happened because I don't know.
But
that,
you know in the TV show, they'll probably do it a little different.
Well, I just want to know.
You really
And I
want me
remember
to
what I was
ruin
going to
it?
say last
Spoil
night.
it. Yes,
Really?
yes.
Honestly.
Explain.
Remember when I lost my
explain.
train of thought last night? I was going to look up buzzcut.com.
Oh, is that what
and I
Buzzcut?
did. And
Oh.
it actually is a semi-interesting website.
There
Buzzcut.
is one.
Good. So
I
Mark,
am vindicated.
You can't listen to our show on it, but you
no,
can learn
what
about
you're doing,
Rubik's
you're
Cubes and stuff.
sabotaging us. You're working for Buzzcut now. You're
I
not
am.
working for Buzzsprout.
I have
You're
no
part of
idea what he's
Buzz-
talking about.
You're part of Buzzsprout Productions, dude. We're all under their umbrella. You know?
The Umbrella Corporation.
Well,
Exactly.
I heard what I thought I heard, and apparently I had heard it incorrect.
We don't
No,
want to disturb
Eric
fireside
doesn't want
chat.
it. Eric doesn't want to hear it.
He doesn't want it
He's
spoiled.
like, I'm gonna. He listens to the little Howard.
That's right. We have taken Arsenio Hall's
Well,
dog
was that
pound.
Hansy? Was he doing Hansy right there?
The only thing we're missing now is the page coming over the.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's got to be organic, or it doesn't count.
Well, that's true. It usually is. Well, actually,
Yeah,
it
if
almost
you're
always
sitting there
is.
anticipating it.
I mean,
It's
it'd
like
be
watching
easy
a
for one of
pot
us
of water
to
waiting
step
for
off
it to boil.
stage.
Do you notice I'm doing everything I can to avoid answering the question?
Well, when it's a live show, it's tradition for everybody to talk at the same time.
Have you ever watched The Five on Fox
Because if you don't, those
Network?
thoughts are just gone, like Buzzcut.
Yeah.
I don't have cable, so.
Oh, that's right. You
Or
don't.
buzz cunt, as I like
well,
to
let's
call
look
it.
that one up tonight, and that's
That might
That's a good
exist.
that's a
one.
completely other website.
We oughta get them as a sponsor. Buzzcunt.org.
And speaking of real sponsors, we're going to try to get Access Tucson sponsorship tonight, which I'm sure they'll be more than happy. It's not like a real sponsorship. It's more like we're just saying we like this place. Let's draw attention to it.
Why not? It's
Why
here.
not?
Oh. How are we going to record that? Are we going to do it on our own? Because our commercials are so riveting.
They
no
are.
offense. No offense.
They. You know, I've been
I
listening
just
to
think-
other podcasts, and I think ours is better put together than probably half of what I've heard.
I'm listening to about 36 podcasts a week. So maybe I just have. I know what's.
You can't hear the door opening during the middle of the commercial.
I sound like fucking JG. Only the word. I'm not like I don't know.
Punk Rock Tuesdays.
Like every other third. Well, that was horrible. That was on that mic. Every time I hear my voice on the radio internet, it's annoying to me.
GMR.
It is. It's honestly hearing myself.
You should make peace with yourself.
Just reflecting on the fact that I exist on the planet annoys me. And I wish
noise tonight from the mics.
No, yeah, shake the shit out of that, Mark.
Shake the mic while you can.
Go for
no
it,
noise.
because this rock and roll sensation, Mama's own whipping boy, rock and roll damnation.
Well, we're not Skyping.
Take a chance while you still got the choice. That's where I was going with that, Marty. See how I wrapped that up?
I want to make a shout out to Rogers and
Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers and Betty.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Give us a call. We got the numbers up, so you don't have to look it up.
Calls are ringing off the hook.
They
We just
are
don't feel
tonight.
like picking them up.
Woo! Ric
As
Flair.
you can see through
all
the
our
mic.
podcasters are watching live on the internet around the planet. You know, we got those guys from fucking Hong Kong and Taiwan.
In trillions
Remember,
and
those are the
universes
people that
everywhere.
downloaded first.
You know Hong Fu?
Hong Fu?
He loves this shit. Can I say this?
Kids love this shit.
You know, I think the S word, as I.
Oh, we're on at 6. I thought we were doing a podcast. I get confused.
It's a cult cast. It's a schmaltz cast.
I thought shit was superhero in training.
Oh, that's one of the definitions of shit.
Here on the cable.
Hey, so we're sitting here, I'm sitting here, we're here on the radio, I'm talking to Mark Brady and Mark Brady and Marty Casillas. Hey, you're on the cable. Go ahead, you go.
GMR. Gene and Mark.
Taking phone calls here on WKBG.
Gene and Mark.
WKGMR.
Gene and Mark. Gene and Mark. That's what it sounds like sometimes. GMR.
GMR.
Gene and Mark.
Gene and Mark show. It's the Gene and Mark
And
show.
so my power grows.
And so
GMR.
Mark Brady
Gene Mott Radio.
overpowers us all. Because I would have to think at this point he rivals Ray
WGMR.
on appearances on this podcast.
I would think so, yeah.
I mean, you guys are got to be neck and neck. Because Ray's a busy man.
GMRR.
He's busy at work.
And yet he's done more podcasts than Call Me Crazy shows recently, so.
No, recently, man, but we can never even approach the 300 mark.
That's true.
Well, the day we
got another 2.5 years for that.
Usurp him? Usurp? Is it usurp or upsurp?
Usurp.
Usurp.
Yes.
The Call Me Crazy show in numbers. The day we usurp?
Robert's up to 470.
Usurp.
That fucker's been living off my back for the past fucking 20 years. Let me just say that. Robert Gonzalez, you ain't shit.
Well, both of the Robert and Ray shows are spinoffs of the new show that are still on. No. It's kind of insane when you think about it.
I'm just joshing with him. You know, me and him, we were like that. He's my brother-in-law.
That's right.
I don't know if you know this. I married his sister. We were like married for like 3 or 4 years.
Well, I know on one podcast you didn't want to talk about that. You said hang up on him.
That was then. That was then. And I know he's going to bring up some shit about Thanksgiving and shit like that.
Well,
and I didn't need to hear that. You know, at that time, I did not need Robert bringing up some of that family business.
Now, remember, on Thanksgiving, we're going to have that special Misty cast where we're having Turkey Day MST marathon and podcasting during the episodes. So you can watch along with us on YouTube.
Was that 36 episodes or
something like that?
36 hours.
Yeah. We'll be giving you the condensed.
Can Mark come? I won't be able
hours.
to stand that. I'll be ready to kill. No, you can't come, Mark.
Well, it'll be on a regular Friday.
I know. I'm just saying.
It's actually after Thanksgiving.
I
but
can
still.
I can hang out with you for 36 hours. And
I don't know if
probably-
we're doing 36, but
Well, I thought that was the plan, bro.
well, that would take several days.
Aren't you
No, I
secure?
thought we were
in
just
your-
gonna lock it up all in one night, dude. I thought we were gonna party and get a lot of Monster and Mountain Dew and shit.
Unfortunately, there is work that has to be accomplished. I don't have all those days off, but I figure it'll feel like 36 hours after 7 episodes in a row on one night. So
Oh, several. That means 3 or more.
7.
7. That's
The number
14
7.
hours.
Yeah, that should do us.
And who wants that? Maybe you can come over, Mark. I don't fucking know. I can put up with you for 14 hours.
It'll be going
I could
until
do that. I could
close
do
till the
that.
sun comes up. So.
Before I start getting sketchy.
I think we get 3 Mikes and 4 Joels in that lineup. We're recreating the tail end of the 1993 Comedy Central lineup because I'm crazy like that.
Just don't call him crazy.
And I believe only one of those episodes you've seen. And it's the
Wow.
last one in the lineup. We'll get to that. You'd be like, I've seen this, but now you got to.
By then, my brain will be dead, dude.
You'd be like, I enjoy this more
Like,
than the
what the
last
fuck
time
am I
saw
still
it.
sitting in Marty's house for? Is what I'll be like.
'Cause it's Turkey
Why
Day.
is this happening? Is there going to be turkey available?
No, but we'll probably have something
Fuck.
to eat.
Fuck. Well,
Something will get in your gut.
I mean, for 14 hours, you're going to have something.
Gonna have to something, fried egg sandwich, something. Hey, I make really mean fried egg sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Gene, he likes them.
I tell you what.
fuck, this has only been 17 minutes.
But yeah, I won't
How did
announce
that
what
happen?
those
I thought
7
we'd done it-
episodes are
I
yet.
thought we'd
but-
done a solid 30 by now. Jesus Christ, podcasting is fucking rough, guys.
Well, when you do one a day,
Oh, yesterday was horrible day. Now I want to go
Pretty good
smoke
show,
my
though.
cigarette like I used to. Before we used to do these normal, before this show was an extension or a part of our podcast.
yeah, back when I had guests and
Where are the guests?
musical performances.
Yeah, why don't we could? Where's Phlegm? Phlegm, you're letting me down, brother. You could be here covering for me while I go jump out to have a smoke. But you're not here, Phlegm. JJ is not here.
No.
Where's Ric Flair? He's way too busy. All right, it's 20 after the hour. When's your show end?
GMR.
I could smoke this.
Normally, the podcast would be almost wrapped up because we do in a half hour.
We'd have like 10 more. And
you gotta do a double
And I
tonight.
could smoke during the podcast
triple.
because the studios that we record in,
It's a problem.
smoking is allowed. It's not prohibited. We're not under the city's balls like we are here. Because
Sweaty place to be sometimes.
plus, I'm just going to go smoke this. Let's see how long this takes. So we're at 18:30.
I'm waiting for Pine Coffee.
He's on his way.
Oh,
He's on
yeah.
his way.
GMR Pie Crust.
GMR Pie Cross, I'll go along with that.
Ties into the whole Thanksgiving. So this is the beginning of the holiday season
Coffee
with
and
GMR.
pie?
The Dan Harrigan Show.
Oh yeah, brought to you by Pie and Coffee, Harrigan After Hours, third Saturdays at 8 o'clock, or is it 8:30 on Channel 20?
Mark, help me find
Damn, I broke my cigarette productions. Get ready for the Showcase Showdown. All right, GMR second half.
GMR.
Show 42. Hey, did you download Show 41 yet? And while you're at it, download Show 30. That one needs some love, too. For some reason, that show was neglected by the audience. It's all free.
Was that a Big
It's all on the
Brother
internet.
episode?
Do
you remember?
Yeah, I think it was about Gene talking about Big Brother and wrestling all in one conversation. And then we talked about the movie called House,
There's a movie called House.
as well as House 2, the second story.
Because the only house I ever see is I skip over that doctor dude thing that's on every week. It's called House.
Oh, not that. This is a
Yeah.
movie from the 80s
Oh, okay.
about a haunted house.
Currently, operators are standing by to push the button like George Jetson would do to make something happen. And when that button lights up, then he's going to reach over and punch it. and then you can talk. So, Rogers, give us a call.
Push a button.
Push a button.
Make things happen.
Here, this right here, right here. These numbers.
They're probably watching the other show.
Wow, what is the other show?
Well, there's a lot of other channels.
No, there isn't. There's just channel 20.
Well, there's channel 1, channel 2.
Oh, those
channel
channels.
3.
Oh, now you're talking about the serious contenders.
All that quality pre-recorded entertainment.
Yeah, you know, that's the difference. This is live, and
you can make up your own television program right here on this channel. You don't have to watch other people's
He comes in here and makes it up once a month. I come in and help him out.
That did it.
We do have a caller. Hey, caller, how's it going?
You just got to speak their language, and they call up.
You hung up.
But at least they took the time to call.
Yeah, hey, give us a call. Give us a call back, man. That number there is 629-0708 and 629-0683. Those numbers will get you connected to Marty. And Marty will talk to you. Hey, caller. Hello.
Scott, can you come in here and work on this? I can't hear this. Okay, 629-0708 and 629-0708. Those are the number.
That's the same number twice.
Call in.
That was a double dose of you were doubling down on the same number.
That's right.
And I bet it wins. And 629-0683 is the other number.
And 629-0683. Let's not
no,
forget about that one.
That's that other number.
Lest anyone think that was an actual phone caller.
629-0708 number was your thing. I was talking this.
Hey, we got another caller.
We got a second caller. Hey, caller, how's it going, man?
Oh, we lost that one.
How can you lose a caller? What do you do? Drop them on the floor and they like mercury and they just scatter in a billion directions?
And like mercury, it's poison.
See, that's
well, I can see Harrigan setting up out there. It's a dark program tonight.
So that means coffee and pie.
Dark night of the soul.
I should go investigate that, man. I could use a cup of coffee.
I could use a cup of pie or a slice of coffee. Piece of water.
See, this is the beauty of live TV. Sometimes it just goes. But
in the podcast, all that shit's cut right out.
That's right, man.
Like
That's the beauty.
This energy.
The beauty of editing.
That's right.
So, 629-0708, 629-0683. Call now.
And 2 secret numbers.
And let's hear you vent your spleen. I mean.
Yes, and then what happened?
Well, and then there was a dial tone. And if we waited long enough, some lady is going to tell us.
Somebody called in and provided us with a dial tone. That's pretty nice.
That's excellent.
Somebody called up and provided us with a dial tone. How thoughtful.
Should have been here. How was your cigarette? Hey, caller. Yeah, I'll turn your TV down because otherwise you get this loop going here.
Time delay. 42-second delay. Oh, they didn't like that.
What happened? They hang up?
Yeah, they thought they were going to get censored.
No, we weren't. I was just looking around for the goof switch. Yeah, that's the one.
Call up and talk about your spoon collection.
What kind of spoon collection do you have, and do you use it often?
How many pieces of vinyl? I wonder if he'll have pumpkin pie tonight. All sorts of things to look forward to in the holidays other than getting drunk.
What's next month? November?
Yeah.
There's nothing going on in November, is there? Or was it some President's Day, or I don't know what the hell's going on?
President's Day is in February.
Well, that's okay. That's after the New Year. But I mean,
Thanksgiving.
That's right. That's in November.
Yeah, guess what's the date today, Marty?
19th.
Guess what?
1 month away from Pearl
Monday.
Caller.
The Gate is playing at the Loft
the Gate.
on Monday. That's right.
Well, they can talk if they want to.
Caller, you're
they
on
can
it.
leave their friends
$5
behind.
admission. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Mondo Mondays. I like to think
Mondo
Pondo
Mondays.
Theater is the
Right,
early
buddy, I'm,
morning precursor to
new
Mondo
right
Mondays.
here to Tucson. I'm looking for the cheapest place to get some beer.
Cheap beer?
Oh, it's gonna be
Here, where's the cheapest place I can get some damn beer here in Tucson? I just moved down here
You
from
already got
Wisconsin.
cable hooked up.
Where'd
That's
you
pretty
move
good.
from? Where are you from, man?
Wisconsin.
You're from Wisconsin.
Spooner, Wisconsin?
Yeah, Spooner's in Wisconsin, I believe. There's population about, what, 4,500, 4,600, something like that?
100.
Yeah, no, cheap beer. Let me,
Snoopy's,
Snoopy's.
where the Chuck Wagon guys play.
There you go. That's cheap beer. Or a place to go get cheap beer.
Well, we got more.
Hey,
phone
are you
callers?
there? Hello. Hey, what's up?
What up, man?
Just sitting there doing TV show, talking to you. What are you doing?
Listening to you.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
What's the subject today?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What are you guys talking about?
What were we talking about?
Oh, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, spoon collections. And
I'm so fucking bored.
that there you go. There you go. That's the whole point.
Hey, we got another caller.
Now we got another caller. Hey, we have two
You guys
callers on.
live.
All right.
This show is excruciating.
Well, that's what happens when you do two in a row. But we got to have 52 at the end of the year. Or my
We have to.
Or
We're
my OCD
we're
just will
fucking
not.
pros, Marty. We are pros.
It's not
Although-
OCD. It's professionalism.
They don't know that we're doing this on purpose.
Well, that goes all the way back to showing blank screen on Instant Access and Dan coming down going, you can't do television with no picture.
Why not?
It's called podcasting, Dan, and we're from the future.
We just come back to laugh at you and make fun of you.
They're all going to laugh at you.
And the worldwide interweb will hear about it.
Hi, you're on the cable.
Hey, Marty. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hanging in there.
Just got back from Surprise, Arizona.
Right on, man. It's good to know that some of our long-term viewers are still with us 250 episodes in.
That's right. It's the anniversary.
Yep, I listen to you guys all the time. I like your show, Marty.
Nice.
He's got a
I'm
great
one of
show.
the fans right here.
Marty's been doing this forever.
Yep,
seems
I was
like.
on every
and always
time.
and always
I just-
quality of some kind.
I'm the wrestling guy. Call the studios.
Yeah, been coming down for years.
Yep. All right, you guys have a good night. Welcome home.
Right on, man.
Oh.
Okay, I have
welcome home to you, phone caller.
I have a report on
Welcome back
coffee
to Tucson,
and pie.
where you belong.
We used to wait for Scooby to come on. Now we just wait for pie and coffee.
Oh, pie
Okay,
and
the
coffee.
television.
at
Year
this
11.
at this point, the result of my fact finding mission on coffee and pie is inconclusive.
Good update.
At this point, it's inconclusive.
Rip the cords out, like on Trick or Treat where he smashed his stereo. It's
What?
all possessed.
Well, that's
You're just gonna need a new stereo tomorrow.
GMR.
and so my power grows. We're made of metal. Our circuits gleam. We are perpetual. We keep the country clean. We're electric. There you go. Jump in the chorus. Where the fuck's the chorus?
Well, we're saving that, you know.
Yeah, that's.
We
is there
can go see Adventures in Babysitting at the
What's
Loft.
that noise?
Hear a noise. There's a
Are
noise.
you honestly asking me that question?
It's nothing underneath.
The magazine or something?
It's a fan somewhere.
It's gonna blow.
It stopped.
Oh, there we go. But Thor is in Adventures in Babysitting.
He was?
Yeah,
Who was he?
he worked at an auto mechanic shop,
Okay.
and the little girl was wearing the Thor helmet, and she gives it to him because she thinks he looked like him. It's been a
What?
while since you've seen that movie, huh?
You're just
Me
making
too,
shit up
but
at this
no,
point.
that's really in that movie. Adventures in
yeah,
Babysitting.
yeah, right.
He's not really Thor, but he helps him out, and the little girl thinks he was Thor because she's
No,
all comic
Buck,
book
we
obsessed.
missed the never-ending story.
It never ends. So how is there 3 parts?
So how can you miss it?
No, Jack Black's in the third one.
It's all over. Directed by
can't- it never ends.
Wolfgang
I
Peterson.
thought you were going to say Whoopi Goldberg. Who also collects spoons.
1984.
Wasn't she one of the choices?
You know it's a German movie?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Kid
What-
rides on the big fluffy thing. I prefer that to Labyrinth, but I can't watch any of it
102
anymore.
minutes.
Yeah, never ending.
And that's
No,
German?
it really just flew by. And the Fight Club, we missed that as well.
Yep.
But you know what? The Last Dragon.
Let's go make some soap. Oh, Barry Cordy's The Last Dragon. That's a good movie.
You know what? We could catch it late tonight. Right now, we could go see Adventures in Babysitting
Ooh.
after this show.
It's tempting.
It's only going to cost us.
Are they going to have another Screamorama or what? They said they might have a second one this year, and here it is coming in November.
The key word in that was might.
Might.
They got that thing opened up at Old Tucson, that horror show thing. Which shows daily.
Oh, Nightfall.
Yeah, Nightfall. Thank you, Nightfall.
Hi. This
Hey,
is the guy
caller.
we put the number up for.
Hello.
I just had a question.
No, we did not put the
This is
number.
Green
for
Dot.
My question is, who saw the very last episode of Breaking Bad, and were you
Spoiler
pleased or
alert.
disappointed?
Guess what?
I
Everybody's
saw
on
it.
Geek
I saw the
Time.
very last episode.
I haven't even seen
What?
the first episode.
And he hasn't seen any of them yet. And no, I was not spoiled at all. That was probably
Cliff just
one of the
started watching
greatest
it.
TV events
That's what I keep hearing.
of all time. I mean, I think it'll surpass The Godfather in
Oh, yeah.
popular. I mean, it was brilliant. I mean, it's beyond brilliant. Breaking Bad is just like
in my
yeah,
opinion,
is genius. I mean,
an
but that's
opinion.
just
You
me.
know what opinions
There's
are
another
like,
BB
but
show.
In my
Breaking
opinion,
Bad.
I think
Big
it's the only
Brother,
way it could have
Big
ended.
Bang Theory.
Say again. I
Pardon
didn't
me?
hear you.
So what happened? Tell us. Give us spoiler alert.
There's gonna be a
Everyone has
spinoff,
not
too.
listened.
Are you
to
talking
this.
about the new Breaking Bad or the old Breaking Bad?
Is there a new one?
Yeah,
They're going to reboot it.
It
was so
there's a new one
popular,
coming
they're
out.
gonna remake it.
But as far as the old one goes,
NBC.
yeah, I did see the
You're gonna say
finale.
it, and
Did you see it?
NBC.
Have you seen it?
I saw it.
Oh, okay, so
What
what's,
happened?
So
Tell
what's the
us.
question?
Spoil it.
I already know what happened.
Did you guys see it? That's
No,
what
but I
was
feel
asking.
like I did because I heard so
Doesn't-
much.
Well, yeah, answer
I'm
your
still
question.
going to
Yeah,
watch
I
it
saw
eventually.
Hang up on this.
I
saw
got
it.
to
I
watch
saw
a
the
lot of
whole
other shows
series.
first.
Either tell us what happened, or we're going to hang up
And you
on
really
you.
didn't see it, huh?
No.
No, he didn't. He hasn't seen
One
any
day
of it
I'm
yet.
going to watch all of them in a row. Like I did with the Harry Potter movies. Just wait till
Well,
it was
the
done and watch all
episode
of them.
before the last one,
A New Hope?
I'm out here.
somebody died, and then in the last one, somebody died.
Mhm.
Oh,
Figure it out. Pink cookie.
Hey,
it's
Great
the pink
cookie.
cookie guy.
And then Bob Odenkirk's getting a spinoff.
I think that's a scam.
I never did watch Mr. Show. Was that funny?
You know who was on that?
Yeah,
Apparently,
David
Brian
Cross. and-
Posehn.
Oh yeah, from Nerd Poker, another funny, interesting podcast. Check that out.
Nerd Poker is funnier than hell.
I'm enjoying that. You're on the cable for the third hour of the podcast. Remember, we used to do this for 3 hours. Can't even get through 20
Wow.
minutes tonight. Hello, I have a really big remote control over there. Oh, there's
Time you
nobody.
say that, I look to see if somebody's on the phone.
I,
but
Is it
I had
handsy?
fooled myself right there.
There's nobody there. Just hang up on these people.
we have a caller.
What can we
Yeah,
do,
I'm
Marty?
trying to
What-
get my train of thought back.
Ah, okay. Hey, Gene, fix the screen. Put it back.
Get your own podcast TV show, dude. Okay, I will. There you go. I get it. I get a little snappy. Yeah. A podcast TV show.
Hello, you're calling us?
You go away. Hey, that was a shoes, right? Later.
G-Mark. 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 G-Mark.